Right out of high school, I went to Kansas City, Missouri to go to Shepherd School. And so I went through Bible school, lived in Kansas City about 5 years. And through a few contacts here, I was invited to be the youth pastor. I'm now the pastor, the head pastor. There's about 8,500 people that live in Monmouth, Illinois, and it's surrounded by cornfield on every side. So it's not a growing place. If anything, they're saying the last like 20 years, we've slowly been digressing in population.
It's just a real homey atmosphere. Everybody's very friendly here. Everybody is pretty much equal socially. You know, the neighborhoods, you don't have fancy neighborhoods, poor neighborhoods. Everybody's kind of on the same plane here.
We're left in a very traditional community that doesn't move very fast. And as much and as fast as I've wanted it to move, God has slowed me down, made me adapt to this culture.
Of all the towns we've gone to, this town, something about it, it just touched my heart. I went home, prayed about it over and over again, and finally it was like in March, I believe, I just told Robin, I said, we need to go up there and see the Blakes and just see what's going on, because I just couldn't get away from it. It was just in me and I couldn't escape it.
And we've just had some key people this year accept Christ, people of influence in the community, and that God has drawn and brought to Himself. We have not necessarily went out and campaigned for them. God has brought them here and have planted themselves in our church. I have 5 men, including myself, that can stand up and deliver and preach the Word of God. So therefore, we've got the college football coach, who's a believer, has been through discipleship. He preaches weekly on the college campus and mainly attracting athletes. And we've also got a healthcare center in town that we use to go and have our men stand up and deliver. We've got a huge children's ministry, and that's probably like a lot of churches. We draw a lot of children, so I literally have, we have about 12 people that give their life and their guts just to minister to children, and we're trying to reach families through that by loving their kids and bringing them in and giving them the goods. We've been praying for more building space for a few years, and we were going to pay off our little motorcycle shop that we were in, and then we were going to get a couple $100,000 in debt. And instead, what God did for us was He sold our little motorcycle shop, gave us enough profit to pay cash for this church building. And here we are in a building that's 105 years old, which I believe is probably God's perfect tool to reach a community like ours. I believe in my heart God doesn't teach a man to swim to let him drown. And I don't think God gave us a facility this good if He ain't going to do a great work right here in our community. He's working His servants. He's drawing us to Himself and molding and making us into His image.